Why do you get constipated when you quit smoking? Stay to the end of the video because I'm going to give you 4 easy steps to deal with the constipation when you quit smoking. Does getting constipation when you quit smoking, does that even make sense to you? It didn't to me, and it's exactly what happened to me. When I quit, right, I would go days without ever going to the bathroom. And I'd never been constipated before in my life. Now, all of a sudden, I'm literally reading entire novels in the bathroom. I actually read a history of the Roman Emperor Constantine just sitting around and waiting. Literally, that's what happened when I tried to quit smoking. And eventually, I was successful. Okay, this is from someone who his whole life has been in and out of bathrooms in 5 minutes. And now, all of a sudden, it's like I'm sitting around waiting for a bus to arrive that never comes. It was insane. So here's what the science says. I will read to you from this academic study that was taken very recently. Pay close attention to the conclusion. 1 in 6 quitters gets constipation. 1 in 6. And 1 in 11 get it bad. In fact, look at the technical word the scientists use here. Severe. Literally 1 in 11 quitters gets severe constipation. So if you're quitting smoking and you're constipated, don't be surprised. There's actually very good reasons for this. And we have to understand the reasons to understand how to deal with it. And that is pretty much universally true for any problem you're trying to solve. You've got to understand why. You've got to understand the science behind it. So what is constipation? Constipation is infrequent bowel movements or difficult passage of stool that persists for several weeks. Constipation is generally described by doctors as having 3 or fewer bowel movements in a week. So why does this happen when we quit? Here's why. According to science, nicotine actually acts as a laxative. Why? Because nicotine is a diuretic. So nicotine, whenever you smoke, is constantly adding water from your general body, okay, including from your fat cells, and it's adding it into your digestive system. Okay, it's a diuretic. It is pulling water out of your system and it's putting it into your bowels. So when you eat as a smoker using nicotine, you're getting additional moisture in with your bowel movements. And so smokers tend to poop naturally and don't suffer from constipation. But guess what happens? You quit. You don't have the nicotine anymore. So your body doesn't have this mechanism to add extra water into your bowels. Guess what happens to the food you're digesting? It dries out. It is drier than it usually is, and you become constipated. It becomes harder to pass stool, and when you do, it tends to be harder and cause you more pain. This is why when you quit smoking, you get abdominal pain. The reason why you're getting abdominal pain is you don't have the usual amount of water in there, because nicotine's a diuretic, to help keep the system moving. That's literally what we know from science. So it's really not a very nice thing to have when you quit smoking. In fact, it can be quite painful, especially that abdominal pain. And there's good news. Now that we know why it's caused, we can do something about it. Here are 4 things that you can do. Number 1, drink at least 8 cups of water a day and drink it throughout the day. Okay, why? Because you want to put in that water that you're not getting anymore because you don't have nicotine acting as a diuretic in your system. So I want you to put more water into your system. 8 glasses of water? That's it?
Not all at once, you dummy.
I gotta go pee. 2, okay? Raise your feet when you go to the bathroom. Put a stool or a series of books and put your feet up. What that does anatomically is it aligns things much better so that it's easier to pass stool. So it just basically better aligns your insides. So raise your feet.
What's going on here?
Ted said to put my feet up on a stool. I don't think it's working. Oh, wait!
3, increase exercise and eat fiber. Okay, those are, I know I'm giving it to you in one thing, but they're really, really important to do those two things. And so I always like to have the two connected because when you exercise, eating fiber is a really good idea. So increase your exercise, okay? Because when we exercise more and we move our body, we're more likely to have regular bowel movements. And our body is also more likely to retain water in a way that helps digestion when we exercise. You couple that with the fiber, and that's why I put these two things together, okay? Increase exercise and eat more fiber. That combined with additional fiber in your diet will help you have more regular bowel movements with more water in them. 1. Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
What? There's fiber in chocolate cake?
The 4th thing you can do, and it was my least favorite, but is laxatives. You can go and just buy a pill that is going to help you, okay? But ask your doctor.
How many am I supposed to take of these, honey?
Just one.
Just one? Ooh, I think it's working!
So let's just quickly summarize. You are constipated now that you quit smoking. It makes sense. Why? Because nicotine is a diuretic. It actually helps you have more regular bowel movements. It helps put water into your digestive system so that you pass stool better. Now you don't have the nicotine. So guess what happens? It dries out. So it hurts more, it's harder to push, and you get abdominal pain. So what can you do? Raise your feet, drink more water, increase exercise, and eat fiber. And if you're really stuck, for lack of a better term, ask your doctor about laxatives. If that was helpful to you, please subscribe to this channel and hit the notification button. It simply tells you when I post new content on the channel, which I do twice a week. Also, if you want to ask me questions personally, I do offer a free phone consultation. It's in the description below. Just click the link, put yourself in my calendar. It's just a conversation. You can also go to my website. I'll put the URL here for you. And I want to just really thank you for taking your time to watch this video. I love that people bless me with their time and attention. Blessings to everyone. Thank you very much. I will talk to you soon.